Squad, please.
At an age when most players are several years into retirement, or at the very least at the tail end of their careers, he's still winning major singles titles. These words could easily be said of Roger Federer today. Instead, they refer to Australian great Ken Rosewall. Remembered for his perfect backhand, his nickname of Muscles, an ironic reference to his slight frame, and his on-court agility, Rosewall is probably most famous for setting the standard for enduring excellence in the men's game. His was a career that spanned the amateur, professional and open eras. He won slams in 3 different decades and was in the top 20 for 25 consecutive years between 1952 and 1977, both as an amateur and a pro. He won his first Australian Championship as an 18-year-old in 1953 and won his last in 1972, becoming the oldest winner of a Grand Slam in the Open era at 37 years and 63 days old. The 19-year span between his first and last Australian title remains a Grand Slam record. The man with the beautiful backhand could easily have made his record even more unreachable. Twice in 1974, at 39 years of age, Rosewall reached Slam finals at Wimbledon and the US Open, only to lose to Jimmy Connors. As it is, he boasts 3 of the top 5 positions on the list of oldest Slam winners. Roger Federer slotted in at number 2 and number 4, following his Australian Open victory over Marin Cilic in 2018 and his Wimbledon success against the same opponent in 2017. Rosewall's longevity, combined with his results, was remarkably uncommon. He was a freak of nature, a supremely fit player who won 3 slams after the age of 35. He never slowed down, and his game was timeless, proficient and effective, until he decided it was time to end his remarkable run. As Roger Federer continues to defy the ravages of age, the comparisons with Rosewall are inevitable. "I think Ken and Roger have a lot in common," said Tony Roach, an Australian who played with and against Rosewall and later coached Federer. Their games weren't the most physical types of games. It all came pretty easy for both of them. Ken got through without any major injuries, and so has Roger, which, when you consider the amount of tennis he has played, is incredible, really. But it's got a lot to do with the way they hit the ball. Ken was so smooth and fluid with everything that he did, so that obviously helped him, I think, with being able to play into his 40s. To put Rosewall's career in perspective, he was in 4 losing Wimbledon finals with 20 years between the first and last. As well as the 19 years between his first Australian Open win and his 4th, there were also 15 years between his 2 French Opens and 14 years between his 2 US Opens. He's still the youngest Australian Championship winner at 18 years and 2 months, and the youngest to reach all 4 Slam finals, doing so between 1953 and 1955. Federer is already the oldest ever Wimbledon champion at 35 years and 11 months, and should he pick up another Slam title, he would replace Rosewall at the top of the oldest Grand Slam champions list. For Rosewall, this would be some form of honour. Like many, he is a fan of Federer, not just for his achievements, but also his style on and off court. "I'm like millions of others. I admire Roger so much. If anyone is to break it, I won't be sorry to see the record go to somebody like Roger." But it's worth remembering that Federer's first Grand Slam singles title came in 2003 at Wimbledon when he was 21. His Slam wins have, to date, spanned 15 years. To match Rosewall in terms of successful Grand Slam longevity, Federer will need to be 42 at the French Open, 41 at the Australian Open and the Championships, and at least 37 at the US Open when he next lifts those trophies. How long can he go on? Federer himself has said he's unsure, but hopes to continue playing for a few more years. His longevity and the latest phase of his incredible career has only added a further chapter to his story. But while Federer is aging gracefully, Ken Rosewall sets the standard.